The difference between love and lust is often blurred, leading to confusion and headache. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 differences between these powerful emotions, helping you to navigate your relationship with confidence and clarity. But first, I am Emmanuel Smarth and welcome to my channel. On this channel, I focus on relationship advice for women. If that sounds like something you are into, then kindly consider being a member of this community. Now, let's get into the video. The first difference that I want to talk about has to do with emotional depth. Remember, guys, love is a profound emotion that involves one person genuinely caring for another person. It encompasses compassion, empathy, and of course, a genuine concern for the person's well-being. Lust, on the other hand, is a little bit different. It is all about physical attraction and sexual desires. In other words, lust has nothing to do with emotional depth or anything that has to do with a strong personal connection. So that is the first difference. The second difference between love and lust has to do with longevity. Love has the tendency to be more enduring and can last a lifetime, provided it is built on the foundation of trust, respect, and mutual understanding. Lust, on the other hand, can be fleeting and can dissipate once the initial physical attraction fades away. Lust is all about the immediate gratification of desires. For the third difference, I want you to see it as selflessness versus selfishness. Let me explain. You see, guys, love is selfless. It's all about putting another person's needs and happiness above yours. It's all about making the necessary sacrifices to ensure that the person you love is smiling, is happy, and their well-being is well sought after. Now, when we talk about lust, it's all about selfishness. So in this very instance, the person who is lustful only cares about their own feelings, their own desire. They don't consider the feeling, the needs, or the well-being of the other person. The fourth difference between love and lust involves commitment. When you say you love someone, you are committed to them. You are dedicated to them. That commitment can lead to a long-term relationship, which can also lead to marriage or building a life together. Now, if you say you love someone, if you say what you feel for a person is love, that means you have to be committed to them. You have to ensure that they're doing okay. You have certain responsibility that you owe to them. So that is what love is. Lust, on the other hand, is all about short-term encounters. It doesn't care about commitment. As a matter of fact, it does not want commitment. The primary focus of lust is for short-term relationship. Some might even refer to it as situationship. Speaking of the fifth difference between these two powerful emotions, we have to involve the word growth. You see, love evolves and grows over time. The more you get to know a person, the more your relationship or your emotional connection deepens, and then it blossoms into something beautiful. Lust, on the other hand, it has no potential for growth. As a matter of fact, the moment the initial excitement wears off, the feelings just fade away. So that is one difference that you need to know about. The sixth difference between love and lust has to do with acceptance. This is probably one of my favorite, so let me explain. When you love a person, you accept them for who they are. You accept every part of who they are. That is to say, you have to take the good, you have to accept their flaws and their imperfections. Now, I'm not saying accept their flaws and just leave it at that. No, you help them improve on those imperfections or on those things that annoy you. So that is what love is all about. It's about accepting the person for who they truly are. Now, lust, on the other hand, focuses more on an idealized or a superficial aspect of a person. You hear a lot of men saying that, well, I want a woman that has certain bodily part or certain structure. So they are more focused on the physical appearance and certain part, to be more specific. And they tend to ignore the deeper qualities or the deeper characteristics that make up the person. So remember, love is acceptance and lust focuses on superficial aspects of a person. The seventh difference has to do with emotional fulfillment. So if you are with your partner and you start to feel vulnerable, you start to feel safe in their arms, and you feel like you can rely on them, you can trust them, they are your security, you two start building a stronger emotional bond that can lead to emotional fulfillment. Now, lust, on the other hand, has nothing to do with talking. As a matter of fact, everything about it is physical interaction. And then the eighth difference between love and lust has to do with communication. When you love a person, you feel free to talk to them about anything and everything. You are open about the things you say. You are honest. That is key. You are honest about the things that you share with them. You want them to know everything about you. You want them to know that you trust them, and you also want to earn their trust. But when it comes to lust, you don't have to speak, because the truth of the matter is, it is going to be over before it even gets started. The ninth difference between love and lust involves future orientation. So let me put it this way. If you find yourself thinking about the person you are in a relationship with, or the person that you claim to love, and you see them in your future, you start talking about your life together in the future, you can't imagine a future without them being in it. That is love. And then lust, to make it very simple, is all about the present. There is no plan, there's no consideration for the future at all. So understand this, when you love a person, there is future orientation. When you have lust for a person, it's all about the presence, and the physical attraction is all that matters. And last but not the least, love is complex. So you need to understand that one of the major differences between love and lust is the complexity, the complex nature of love. So love involves a range of emotion: happiness, sadness, excitement, feeling pain. So these are all emotions that you share with your partners. These are all emotions that you two go through together. You can't just be around for the excitement and then run away when the difficult parts come along. No. To love a person, the complexity of love involves you dealing with all those emotions together. Lust, on the other hand, only cares about one emotion. And you guessed it, the physical emotion, the physical attraction that will come and then rapidly fades away in a twinkle of an eye. So, I'm going to end this video here, but I hope by now you must have gotten a proper understanding of the differences between love and lust. The reason why I wanted to cover this topic is because, unfortunately, so many women are in love with men who have nothing but lust for them. So please be wise. Please take into account these differences, so that way you can go through your relationship with confidence, but also with clarity. I'm going to pause here. If you have any comment, if there's something you want me to expand on, please leave it in the comment section. If you want to make an additional difference or additional support, you're more than welcome to do so. Again, thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate your time. Until then, I will see you in the next video.